Hello everyone, this is Ridhima Sharma from Boulevard Arts, and today I'm going to make a mixed media canvas. So here I have a large canvas and I'm going to stick these two papers on this canvas. Pasted this sheet on the canvas, and so the edges are quite crisp. So what I will do is I'll take a scissor and I will smear the edges a bit. So after smearing the edges, I am going to take a black ink and I'm going to de-stress the whole canvas. De-stressing is really very important. I am going to just dab the edges of the canvas here. So after distressing the edges, I'm going to use gessos here. So this is CraftJunction's newly released gessos. These are in three types: clear gesso, white gesso and black gesso. So basically I'm going to use clear gesso here. So the reason I'm using clear gesso is because when I apply clear gesso over the sheet, the printed sheet that I've used here, the color of the sheet remains intact, and this gesso is really very good. You can see the difference for yourself when you use it. So I'm using any paintbrush that I have and I'm applying this gesso here on the surface. You can clearly see the difference here. As soon as I'm applying the clear gesso, the color of the sheet is getting a little bit brighter. So the coverage is really very good. You can see that I've taken small amounts of it and it is covering quite a large area. I'm going to add some textures using this stencil. So I am going to use a texture paste here. So the textures are randomly applied here. Now I'm using my heat gun to dry this texture. I'm going to use CraftJunction's chalk paints here. So actually these are really good chalk paints and I really loved all the assorted colors they have come up with. So what these colors goes with my theme. So I'm going to use all three of them to my project. Over here. Now I'm spraying a little water. So here my canvas is almost ready. Now I have to work on the embellishments that I'm going to use here. So I have these little embellishments here. These are actually PUP and I have covered this with white gesso, and this actually looks really sturdy and really good now. So I'm going to apply a layer of chalk paints from CraftJunction. So here I have Marvelous Move, and also I have Swan White. So I have kept all the embellishments in a pastel tone, and this is actually looking so beautiful, so pretty. I've also used Irish eyes a little bit because that goes with the theme, and I've used Marvelous Mauve. So apart from the texture sheet that I've applied on the base of the canvas, I have these few of the sheets that I'm going to use. So before I can use any of these textures, I love to distress all of these and smear the edges a bit. So to do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take black ink and I'm going to distress the edges just a little bit to give them a definition. So all these I have distressed and smeared the edges, and you can see how beautiful now they look. So all these sheets are randomly selected from different paper backs that goes with my theme. So you can choose any color. I have gold foiling here as well, and a few of the colors that are already in my project. So I will be applying all these to my canvas board. So I got this black chipboard with me, and I'm going to cut this out in small pieces so I can add these, layer these up to get the desired width that I want, the dimension that I want on my project. So the canvas is ready here. I've pasted all the components over here. So these sheets look really amazing here. So to start with, I'm going to work on this area of the canvas, and I hope you can look clearly how the things have gone. There's few of the embellishments here. From those, I have few die cutouts here with me. So I cut these out from black cardstock, and here I have something that I have used Irish eyes chalk paint here from CraftJunction. Along with, I've used something really different that they have recently released, and that are these texture sandstones. So these are really pretty. What I've done is I have mixed these texture stones into the chalk paints that Irish eyes, and I've applied the paste on this. So over the top of these die cuts, I have added this paste, and this is looking really pretty. Actually, the paste gives the die cut a sturdy look and a pretty different look. Actually, I will be using, along with this, I also have some flowers, beautiful paper flowers, and other embellishments like twines, a mini cute glitter bottle. I have this MDF window that I'm going to use here. And I have cut out these pretty flowers from a cardstock. You can find these as well on CraftJunction site. So here I have completed the composition. So this is how this looks. So I've added the embellishments here, some paper flowers here, cutouts, and I've added these here, paper flowers, and these are the black die cuts that I'm using. So here I am also going to apply some wax. So I have this wax on my fingertips. I'm using just a little, and I'm just going over it on the edges. So the next step here is I'm going to use these bright white texture stones, and what I'm going to do is, because these are a little stone like, so I'm going to apply glue on the base, and then I'll sprinkle these over the top. Here I'm applying a little glue here, a thick layer of that instead, and I'm going to sprinkle some stones. I also like to apply a little glue on the floral part and sprinkle some of the stones over that as well. So I have had added lots of products to the project already. So this is the newly launched CraftJunction's stencil, and this is something very sturdy, used with many of the projects. So I'm using this here on the corner of this project. So this is dry now. Now I'm going to embellish with cabicons, some wooden chips, the sentiment tiles, this beautiful tassel, and the lace that I got from CraftJunction. And last not the least, these beautiful texture sandstones that you have seen me in this project. This silver shadow, these stones are a little bit darker, so this will give me a little bit of depth in the texture that I have created here all over. So I have added the silver stones as well look how beautiful all this is looking. I hope you like this video and the project that I have made. Subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for more inspirations like this. And do give a thumbs up and share it with your fellow crafters. Thanks for watching.